on Tyra. They don't just think their partner's cheating.
He has the evidence.
His friend took pictures on his camera phone.
He had sex?
Yes.
With another guy?
And Matt was downstairs and he heard everything.
Now a jury will decide if they get a second chance.
Emmy nominated for Outstanding Talk Show.
I don't want to be without you.
How do you cheat and then say you're in love with somebody?
Now on Tyra.
Could you love me?
Cheated on? How many people? Me too. Well, couples have come here for help today because one of them has been caught cheating with evidence. So it's not like I think they're cheating. I think this is some evidence, like text messages. How many times have we caught somebody texting? And even photos making out with another guy. Yeah, ooh. So, would you kick the cheater out, you guys? That happen to you guys? Or would you give them a second chance? Yeah. No second chances? Dang, I think y'all lying. Y'all with cheaters right now, you know it. Okay, well, to help these couples make the decision, I'm actually selecting a jury of their peers. A love them or leave them jury. Now, and this jury is gonna decide should the cheaters get a second chance. And just like in court, the jury is about to be randomly selected right now from this audience. And if I choose you, you can't make excuses trying to get out of jury duty like y'all do in real life. Are we ready? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Jury. Seat number 12. Jury, where are you at? Come on down. Okay. Seat 149. Come on down. Join the jury. For me, hey. Okay. Seat 6. The jury has the fate of our couples' relationships in their hands. So you guys need to listen very carefully, jury, okay? Now with us is Tiffany, and she says that she is desperate for help with her relationship because she cheated on her boyfriend. She cheated. Okay, so Tiffany, you've been with your guy for 3.5 years, right? And you're looking at it, it's serious right now. Do you want to be married?
Yeah, I want to spend my life with him.
You want to spend your life with him. Okay, so tell me how the cheating happened.
I was at a party with my ex-boyfriend, and, you know, one thing just led to another. It was just a kiss, but cheating is cheating, and it still hurt him.
So it was a kiss. So give me details. What were you doing?
I was sitting on his lap, and, you know, I just got caught up in the moment.
Got caught up in the moment and you started kissing him? Okay. So did you tell your boyfriend, Chris?
I didn't tell him.
You did not tell Chris, but he found out.
Yeah, his friend was there and took pictures on his camera phone.
That sounds like an episode of Gossip Girl. Like, right? There's something that's happening on Gossip Girl and somebody goes, snap. and you get caught that way. Okay, so he saw the pictures. And what happened when he saw them?
He confronted me about it, but at that point, I didn't know that he had seen any pictures. I didn't know that there was pictures. And so I just denied it. You know, I told him it didn't happen. I would never do that.
Wow.
And then he told me about the pictures. And
he must have felt crazy knowing he had evidence. And, because, you know, we talked about the show is about having evidence, that he has the evidence, and you're like telling him, no, nothing happened. Oh my gosh. So, okay, so did he forgive you?
He forgave me, but he never really forgot about it. So, you know, anytime we would get into an argument, he would bring it up. So I just wanted to show him that I was really serious about being with him, and I, asked him to move in with me. We ended up moving in together, and everything just sort of hit us at once with paying bills and buying food and being so close together all the time, which we
Yeah.
weren't used to.
Because moving in together is not just about playing house, it's living
Right,
it. And you
it's
realize
real.
how real it is when it happens, right?
And so he's going to be a rapper, and he was really trying to focus on his music and stuff like that. And I needed him to get a job, so I got him a job where I worked, and he was the customer service representative at a cable company. And from there, it seemed like things were just really good.
Because that's a good job.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, that's like a good job. It's like a desk job. It's a good job. So you're working together, and something bad happened. What happened at work?
There was an older man, and by old I mean like 45, and he was the
And how old are you?
I'm 19.
19. Whoa, so that's older. So the guy's 45 years old, more than double your age, by the way.
Right. And he was just sort of the kind of guy that flirted with everybody. So I really didn't think anything of it. We would chat on Instant Messenger occasionally, but nothing bad. And one day he asked me if my email address was the same as my screen name, which I was like, well, yeah, obviously it is. And the next thing I knew, there was pictures of his, can I say penis?
Yeah.
In my email, and
Pictures of it?
pictures of it.
Just bam,
like,
out there.
so I didn't really know what to do, and I just
So what
sort
did
of-
you do?
I ignored it.
Did you delete it?
No.
I have to sit down. Can I sit down next to you? Sure. Okay. You didn't delete it?
It's not like I was not deleting it because I wanted to look at them, but they just got like pushed back. I mean, at the time, it sort of caught me off guard. So I was at work, mind you, when I opened them. So I had to just close out of it. And I get emails on a pretty regular basis, so they just got pushed farther and
So you get
farther back.
penises on a regular basis, and you just keep them on the inbox. The only thing I keep in my inbox is when I need to refer back to something. Well, you guys too, right? If it's something dumb or some spam, I'm deleting so fast. Or if somebody has my email address that shouldn't, I delete them or mark them as unsafe and send them right back. Interesting that you kept that one. Not incriminating you, but I find it interesting. So did you tell Chris? Okay, I gotta get up now. Did you tell your boyfriend?
I didn't tell him because at that point, I really needed him to have that job, and we both needed him to have that job, kind of. And I knew that if he found out about the pictures, he was gonna freak out and he was gonna do something stupid and lose his job.
Did Chris know who this guy is?
Yeah.
He does know him.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Chris heard some rumors though.
Right. Somebody at work told him that there was something weird going on, that he needed to look into it, and he ended up hacking into my email and seeing the pictures.
And he saw the pictures because you didn't push delete and then delete again from deleted file. Or forward to the head of the company, maybe.
Chris threatened to do that.
Huh?
Chris threatened to do that.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Okay, so you tell Chris what?
That nothing happened. It was not like I asked for them. But if, he didn't believe me, of course, because I had lied in the past, and I wasn't upfront with him about it.
Okay, then you broke up with him and said, well, if you can't trust me, I'ma leave you, right? And so then you started going on MySpace and putting pictures on your own MySpace, and then you did what with somebody?
I slept with somebody.
You slept with somebody else, but they're broken up, y'all. She ain't too loose, bro. She was broken up. And then you're on MySpace, on his MySpace, and what do you see?
I saw comments from a girl that we had problems with in the beginning of our relationship that wanted to be with him. And she was calling him lovey and pretty much putting it out there that they
Wanting
were together.
it back. And when you saw that, you said what?
at that point, it just like, you know, it was no more games. It was like, I need my boyfriend back now.
Yeah.
This is the person that I
Oh,
want
yeah,
to be
it's,
with.
yeah, right. It takes another woman for you to realize what you got. Okay, we're going to meet Chris when we come back. We'll be right back. Up next, Tiffany, I want you to turn to Chris and tell him what you're feeling right now.
I don't want to be without you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
It's time for the case of Tiffany and Chris to go to our jury. And later, Sarah says that her heart is broken because of her boyfriend's cheating. I hear that you say that the other woman is less crazy.
She doesn't get as drunk and can be violent.